we could talk about how I could just end it here and leave off of what it is for the major cities. But now we're going to get into all of the states. Okay. Those are just the major. Those aren't the states. Those are the major cities in America. All right. Salary a single person needs to live comfortably in every U.S. state now. April 16, 2024. Again, shout out to Mike Winters putting in crazy work. Here we go. A single person will need to earn over six figures to live comfortably in the most expensive U.S. states. Remember, we're talking about every state here. Again, 50, 30, 20. Budget is definition of comfortable. And again, MIT living wage calculator. Here's a look at the 5 most costly states for single workers based on how much money residents would need to earn each year to live comfortably. Massachusetts is first at 116, Hawaii 113, Cali 113, New York 111, and Washington State 106. All right. To live comfortably on your own in these states, you need to earn nearly double what most single earners typically make, as the median income for single full-time workers is around $60K. National median for living comfortably alone is $89,461, which suggests that a 50-30 budget might not be practical for most single people. It's not practical. 50-30 budget is a good budget, like when you're in short on your financial literacy journey, you're trying to figure out which budget to do. I don't put anybody on 50-30-20 budget because when you first start out, your budget is what it is when it comes to these percentages. Like we don't force it to fit these 50-30-20 parameters from budgeting standpoint. You kind of already have what you have. We figure out your goal and then we make your budget, put you in a position to be able to accomplish your goals. It is what it is. Living alone comes with our added costs that can be more than double what you spend if you live with someone else. True. I try to tell people don't get married to get married for the tax benefit. But if you want to not have a lot of money, boy, be out here in this bitch single. My God. Anyways, otherwise known as the single tax. Yeah, single people pay higher taxes. This is not hidden. The one benefit of being single, though, is your healthcare cost is lower. That's my healthcare for myself. My health, dental, and vision is I pay no money for it. $0. When I have my wife, my son on it, that's when it costs money. But for me, I don't pay any money at all. I mean, I pay money now because my wife and my son on it. But before, we just had our enrollment period. I was like, oh, if it was just me, I'd pay any money at all. Housing is most again obvious expense, but single people also pay extra costs for groceries, travel, transportation, entertainment. Yes, when you go to the grocery store, they don't sell things for one person; they sell things for two, but usually for roughly 3 or 4 at least. Right? They're not saying, oh yeah, this is how much you buy this one pack of something, and this for multiple people to eat that, not just you. Right? And then we talk about how I've already said this before. I think around 20% of people's plates is what they're throwing away from a food standpoint. So for every $100 in short that you spend, you're throwing away roughly $20 on average. Yep, and yeah, groceries, travel, entertainment, and transportation. To make ends meet while living alone, you might need to find room in your budget. That can mean choosing a smaller space or spending less on discretionary purchases like travel. Okay, here's a look at the income needed to live comfortably in each state, listed in alphabetical order. All right, here we go. Alabama, 83K. Alaska, 96. Arizona, 97. Arkansas, 79. Yes, for internet purposes, I'm gonna go through all of these. California, 113. Colorado, 103. Connecticut, over 6 figures. Delaware, 94K. Florida, 93K. Georgia, 96. Hawaii, 113. My goodness. Idaho, 88. Illinois, 95. Remember, this is a comfortably number. Indiana, 85. Iowa, 83. Kansas, 84. Kentucky, 80. Look to the south. Here we go. Louisiana, 82. Louisiana got Kentucky beat. What y'all doing in Kentucky? Anyways, I guess you got New Orleans, but whatever. It's on the water. Maine, 91. Maryland, there we go. Maryland, 102. Massachusetts, 116. Michigan, 84. Minnesota, 89. Mississippi, 82. Missouri, 84. Montana, 84. Nebraska, 83. Nevada, 93. New Hampshire, 98. New Jersey, 103. New Mexico, 83. New York, 111. North Carolina, 89. North Dakota, 52. North Dakota, 52? There probably aren't enough people in North Dakota to be really getting any good data, right? Anyways, Ohio, 80,000. Oklahoma, 80. Oregon, 101. PA, 91. Rhode Island, 100. South Carolina, 88. South Dakota, 81. I guess South Dakota's all the money at when it comes to the Dakotas, I guess. Tennessee, 86. I know it'd be cold as hell in the Dakotas. Tennessee 86, Texas 87, Utah 93, Vermont 95, Virginia 99, Washington 106, West Virginia 78, Wisconsin 84, Wyoming 87. So outside of North Dakota, most of these places are what, 70K? Around the 70, 80K range, with a lot in the upper 80, 90, and six-figure range. I mean, it just, and this for a single person. Again, this is no debt. I don't care what this is, your gross with no debt. Yes, there's a 50, 30, 20 budget, but there are no debt payments working there beside a mortgage. There's no way you're adding in car payment and student loan payment and credit card payment and saying that you can make 116 was the most. 116 for Massachusetts. If you have mortgage / rent that you're paying for completely, so you're not splitting it with anybody, car payment, student loan payment, and credit card payment, 116 will not make it anywhere. I mean, you got to go to North Dakota. You got to go to North Dakota. Shout out to Carson Wentz. You got to go to North Dakota to make this work. I mean, this is insane when you see these numbers, and they're still so far off. If y'all run the numbers, this is damn near double. I always say, whatever the median income is for the state that you live in, you need to make double that. You need to make at least that to make it no debt, but you don't need to be closer to double that to make it with no kids and no debt. So two people, if you make 100% of the median income, get together, you'll be making double of the median income, no kids, no debt, and that'll be a great foundation to get started. And that's just what the numbers are. I already ran the numbers. When you talk about, a family of 4, we already talked about what you're about to get into for every state. But we already talked about percentage-wise when you're paying investing, which is this 50, 30, 20 budget. They did 20%. I mean, you got 80% to live off of. And I know I'm like, yeah, duh, Corey, there's a 50, 30. That's 80. But when you start doing the math and how I broke it all the way down, and you get down to $7,000, $8,000, and you ain't even fed yourself yet, and you coming from 250K. We went from 250K a year, which is, what is that, around $12,000 a month. Wait, hold on. 12 times 12, my bad. It's geez, what is it? 15? Is 18? Jesus. And that's why I know I'm too tired to even do the math. 25 divided by 12. 20,000. I said, I know this. Look, I told you I'm tired. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's around 21,000. Let's call it $20,000 a month. You're making gross. You start breaking that down, you're left with around $7,000, $8,000. What are we talking about? You got to eat. If you put once you put kids in daycare, it's over. The conversation is done. That budget is dead. Y'all struggling. Y'all might be living in poverty. Y'all. That's why the numbers come out. People making over 6 figures, they still struggling. Are y'all?